Welcome back to Starfish Point. Winter Edition. Now you see, that's our train station. Parking arrangement. We're starting to fill up there. Let's move over to the port. Port's filling in nicely as well. All going according to plan, at least at this point.
Make prolific confessions into the master plan.
Looking at areas for expansion.
What do you need to say that feels so grand? Why is yours so much better than mine? I gotta wait.
Currently the largest road in the city. I'm calling it city tentatively because it's a small town, but we're getting to a population where we're starting to recognize that growth is imminent.
This just feels like yesterday. This just feels like yesterday.
We're going to require some housing and commercial, so we're going to get some commercial in first.
This just feels like yesterday.
Of course, we'll need some parking. We won't need it just yet, because if you look at our train station, it's not full, so. If I can get it to work. I'll get it to work. We're gonna build some marinas here. We're just gonna follow the coastline, which is, I guess, pretty typical. Now we're going to build outward. We're going to maintain the level of 1.25, I mean. This does work out a little weird, but I do like the area. I like where it's placed. I'm not crazy about how it looks. We've got a DLC dropping pretty soon, so we'll see how this ends up working out afterwards. Right now, it's just kind of my own interpretation. I'm not really great on being able to mimic everything that exists in real life, but what I do like to do is I like to make it interesting, at least. See, now I can tell how wonky that looks, but You know, it is what it is. Lean into it? Yeah. I'm going to lean into it. Yeah.
In the ice, head to toe in tie-dye. Wonder where this fairy came from. She's from heaven. Heart size of the Amazon. Hand steady, hair long. Holding fire in her hands. She starts to dance. Oh, mystical, magical, beautiful queen of the night. Ooh, Shiva by her side. I know that's right. Look out, make way, tear it up. Don't play, cut it off, grow back, throw back. Oh, in the stands.
Yeah, this is going to be the primary place that I actually wanted to build a traffic circle. Remember, we've been talking about this since episode 1, so it was bound to happen.
Pull on my heartstrings and answer the call. Sunrise up, then she taking it down.
I like those wood areas. It adds a whole different contour and texture and feel to the city, which I really enjoy. Yes. We need to build something sporty. So let's do that. Good spot for it. It's not going to matter. I can overlap it a little bit. It'll be fine. This will be fine. It'll all be fine. It's going to be fine. Now, we need more people out here. Not back here so much, but out by the coast. But I saw the notification, so rocket, squirrel. To that hillside loop back. So that was the idea or the plan behind initially putting this area out here. This is kind of a post view, what I ended up with, which is really wonky. I'm not really crazy about it, but it was the best way I could figure out to combine at least 3 routes. and why I had to make some of the choices that I did. I was planning on bringing both lanes in and then just breaking it off, but I realized that in order to get down below, I think I ultimately resolved with just adding a one-way, which you'll see later, and a two-way that goes directly to the industry. Just they need to be square. Boy, I really do have a heck of a time with this. Yeah. It still looks funky. We'll mess with that later. I think we actually will probably end up replacing this entire interchange. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It could be there's a much more concise way to do this that I figured out after the fact, but you know, it's all in the journey, man. It's all in the journey. Yeah. It'll connect. It'll all work out. Trust me, it'll all work out. Yep, I'm going through it as fast as I can.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
All right, so that was a lot like work. The main purpose for what we did was to allow access to the industrial area and the rest of the city on this side of the map. Now we've got to plop our incinerator. And now connect it. We're going to add another substation here just to keep one local. All right, so that's in. Now let's look at the budget. Looks like our materials are good, relatively good. We do need a little bit of tweaking here and there, but it should be fine. This will be fine. Oil and coal are definitely going to be important. Slightly. Now, because we removed our water, we need to add additional sources. Connect them up, both sides. Widen this up. We don't want it to jam up. There's an attempt. That didn't work. We'll try it again. Well, that might help. The darn shame is that we're going to end up replacing this, but it was definitely a learning experience. It's always a learning experience. In that respect, absolutely a win. So we're winding down. We're just going to get some commercial and some industry in here, throw in some parking, and we should be getting close to complete with this part of the of our adventure. Industrial diversity, that's the key. That's better. Bring it right down into here. I'll add power on this side. Yes, minerals. Always a missing ingredient. Okay, so we're going to finish up this one with building some more dense residential areas so that our population can grow. Right now, we're just focusing on providing enough housing and working on the balance. I think this episode we ended up doing quite a bit to quell any problems with unemployment. We're adding to the industry. We're adding to the resources that the industry has access to. Lot of growth about to happen. So next time we'll probably do more of this, provided I can get everything running after this patch, which has been a bit challenging for me personally. So we'll see if we can even keep the game running. Anyway, so that's all I've got for today. So for me and for now, that's all I got. Trinity out.